right, we have Orc. And it looks like, yep. Power Star, that's from when they used to be Star for Parts. They're still labeling them that. Hey, Rick, how's it going? We've got Dyson over here. Much smaller booth than last year. We have Desco. Glad to hear, Rick. We have Pneumatic, one of my favorite. We have Lindhouse. Oh, Rainbow probably won't be here. They're not part of the VDTA. But well, there's a water vac. I'll definitely do a video. Got that. Got Amtech Motors. Good stuff. We have replacement vacuum bags. Actually, these aren't replacement. These are genuine for a certain company that I will not name. We have Idaho's. We have SIBO going on. We have Unique. They make great carpet shampoo. And here's a name we haven't seen in the industry in a long time. Oh, Rick, we're going to be doing other videos at SIBO. Yeah, but we'll go back to SIBO. So they have the, at SIBO, they're going to have the E lineup. And they're going to have, you can see there's a crowd. I can't actually go touch an X7 right now. There's too many people. But going back to Regina, so this is interesting. Shabbat Shalom. We have, all right, so this is this thing. If anybody is in Europe, I would be interested if this is marketed under any other names. Now, this show is small this year. Now, if you folks are interested, we're going to have some interesting things from Mila here. And then Socket, this is a central vac. Yes, Rick, we haven't heard that name in a long while. It's a totally different company, but I hope they reboot it. The Mila, the Mila booth. I'll get to that in just a second. Let's take a look. We got Idaho's, and it would look like Idaho's is finally putting their name on their own units, which is awesome. VDTA now owns, no, I don't believe so. We have Vacuum Aid, Central Vacs, and don't worry, we're going to walk back to Mila last. So we have Y Mop. Here's something I've never seen, some sort of vibration mop. We have a Best Kraut tile cleaner. We have Sanitaire, which has an even smaller booth than last year, shared with Bissell. I want to give you an idea how small the Sanitaire lineup is right now. Well, and that's it. That's it. That's all Sanitaire is doing right now. We have Bissell. You notice that there's a lot more Bissell in their booth. Well, maybe not. Bissell's booth's kind of empty. That's strange. We have Lindhouse. All right. Oh, here's the pneumatic foam booth. I love the pneumatic foam booth. Very cool from Pneumatic. For people at Pneumatic working hard. We have Vacuum Line, central vacuum fittings. That's cool. And they're showing pipe erosion, probably with the central vac, if I had to guess. All right, and here we have the rest of TTI. We have a nice big booth from TTI, the same booth they had last year, it looks like. And look at what we have in the TTI booth. We have these. I'll have to do a review on these. And then we have this. This is the most interesting thing TTI is making right now. This has a It's a battery operated shop vac. Here we have Ready Vac and CWP. And CWP, I actually have a video on this, but it was too short to put up on YouTube. Same with this guy. Maybe I'll throw it up on Patreon for people. There's brush rollers. And then I am on their booth has just grown this year. It's like this is one of the bigger booths here. They were just here, and this is who owns, you'll be familiar with them, Beam. So they market all these different names now because Beam is no longer part of Eureka or Electrolux. They're all their own company. So again, Dyson reps looking pretty bored here because that's really not their market, in all fairness. We have some commercial products. And then Plastiflex. I talked to them briefly last year on the way out the show, and they have a cool hose we need to do a video on just for itself. And then we're going to have some sewing machines right here. And there we go. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in to our live stream today. Some more sewing machines. Some stuff. Oh my God. I cannot believe they were at this show. There's RoboClean. Was not expecting that. That is awesome, seeing RoboClean here. So somebody was asking about water vacuums earlier. Rainbow's not here, but RoboClean sure is, and that's awesome. We'll be back later to talk to them. There we go. And then Maytag. This is the most interesting thing, is Canavac is marketing Maytag. Because Maytag's been missing from the industry. Oh, we got some empty booths. A couple people, because of the coronavirus, didn't show up this year, and I'm wondering if these are some of those booths. And then we have an unknown brand. Oh, no, I take it back. When I was in Shanghai, I saw these. Yes. Okay. That's interesting. And they got a nice little couch over there. We're going to have to do some time on the couch earlier. That's way cool. And they have a nice demo booth. This is such a nice booth. I'm not getting this. I'm not doing my job here. Look how big and nice this booth is. This is bigger than my first or second apartment I lived in. It is nice. And then I've been saving the best for last. Gonna review an Orc cordless. I would like to. I'm gonna talk to them. They've actually ignored my media request after I got somebody's card. That's a whole complicated thing. Hopefully we'll do some stuff with Orc. But more importantly, here is the Miele. And I believe this is the first US video even showing the Miele cordless. So what's cool about this is you have the battery down low with the brush, a hand vac with motorized brush, or up high in the Dyson or modern stick vac equivalent. I'm sure it's much higher quality, of course, and not made in Malaysia. Zero G is not in the house. It's a long story, but Ed ended up not going over there. So let's see what else Miele has. You know, this is one of the more bigger, nicer booths. And you can tell who sells what and what people want by the size of the booth. Kind of really gives you a good impression of that on there. And a beautiful display by Miele as usual. And it looks like there is going to be an exclusive home care. We have an exclusive, dealer exclusive home care. So you'll be able to get one in a local vacuum shop still, which we love. And then they have some of their bags out there. By the way, if you're not buying your Miele bags in this package, this is the way to buy them. It is the least expensive way. And let's see, there's a rotating thing around here. Let's take a look at this. Oh, wow. That's cool. All right, well, I'd like that in the middle of my house. I'd watch that display all day long. I don't know if anybody else likes things like that, but I just love that. And then, you know, Miele makes more than vacuums. They have, like, irons. They actually make a full line of appliances. I wish they had that here. So now I'm back, and there's a little food court, but you can see part of the thing that's happened in the show is it's smaller and smaller every year. I'm going to walk to the other side of the show because I went down the middle. What kind of vacuum do I own? I own a lot of different vacuums. But the answer you're looking for is a central vacuum. My MD central vacuum here, and holy, it's CRI. Wave to the good folks at CRI who do a lot of good work in showing what to use and what not to use vacuum cleaner wise. We'll be back there later to talk to them. Then we have Bissell Big Green. And looks like the air ram is coming to the U.S. finally. Maybe it's been in the U.S., but they're not common. And then we see some sort of commercial muncher back there. Big Green. And Big Green commercial. This is a cool machine. I'll have to do a video just on this machine. It's a really interesting machine. It accepts Oric consumables, but it's not an Oric. Very cool machine. And then right here, we got some German engineering going on over here. Excellent to see them. We got all sorts of goodies to talk about. This will work soon. And you can see they just straight up announced this looks 3D printed. That's interesting. Any robot vacuum cleaners? No, that's basically not here. So I do not know what's going on here. I will be back to film with them. You like your air ram? I'm glad you like your air ram, Nick. I've heard good things about them. If you guys watch Becco, Sam 1984, he has some videos on them. Let's see here. Are we cleaning? Oh, okay. I know exactly what we have here. Damn, this brings back memory. Last time I saw this logo, I was in high school working in a vacuum shop, and that was 16, 17 years ago. Yeah. And let's see what we got here. We got some German engineering. Now, this should look very familiar, and people will put their dots together. We have iRobot bags. We have some other types of bags, and that's because these guys make a lot of OEM bags. There's a little secret. And of course, they have Central Vac, made in Germany. Excellent, excellent stuff. All right. We're going to wrap up in just about 2 minutes here. This is cool. This is fake wood floor. This is a cool thing in the booth. I don't think you guys are too interested in sewing machines, but we're going to walk around and just see what's here. I think there's one more booth here. So this is the sewing side of the business over here. And there's one more booth I want to walk in and see. And we are just going to walk in. We have Taconi. We're just going to walk quickly through them. So Taconi. And Taconi goes all out in their booth. They really are a big company, big sewing machine distributor. And you can see Taconi. All right. We have an iron company. More sewing stuff there. More sewing stuff. And if you're not familiar with long arm quilting machines, those are cool. And Bernina brings Swiss goodness to sewing machines, so I always have a special place for them. I'm glad I don't fix Bernina sewing machines anymore. Talk about a temperamental job. I miss the Super Bowl of race car driving. All right. No, Shark is not invited to this event. They're not permitted. No, of course not. They don't have parts. They don't have a dealer network. You'll never see Shark here. I shouldn't say never because then they'll be here, but they're not going to be here. That's why I don't consider them a real brand when I talk about brands I recommend. Nice Gear Solutions, you just missed them. I was about 7 minutes back in the video. R&K Distributing makes really good thread. Just something interesting. We got and Cyclovac and Domo Motors. Domo Motors. We have the very best in motor manufacturing, in my humble opinion. Just a step above. And what's interesting here is we have Cyclovac, but we have Hayden is here with the new machine. So that's kind of cool. And we'll recognize him. Hey, good. All right. Well, that just about wraps up what the show looks like from start to finish. Walking around the show. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to have plenty of more videos coming around. And I will be trying to drop another video before the end of the week. We'll see. Make sure I answered all these questions. How can I get 35? You can order it. You can order it from them wholesale, or you can order an adapter. If you're not familiar, I have an Amazon store with an adapter that might help you out. So check out my Amazon store for that. Dyson Dyson supplies parts, which is why they're allowed. Heck, can't be there. All right, Central Vac. You got Sears Kenmore. All right, I'm sorry, those comments flow by really fast. All right. Well, thanks everybody for streaming in. I appreciate it. I'll answer that question. No, Royal is not. The brand is killed off, and maybe I can get an interview or people talking about that. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope to get some more videos up to you. And I'm going to go to work making a lot more videos for you folks.